Hello there, we are the Foolish Couple and you are watching the Foolish Insights. The last one that Annie did was fairly lengthy, so we keep this one short and sweet. We play badminton regularly with a bunch of mostly Chinese friends, and sometimes we will share some proverbs and insights and inspirations. And here's one that we came across recently and I really want to share with all of you. Now, you probably all know of someone, your friends maybe, that is totally negative and they're just difficult to hang out with them. They like to hang on to grudges. They could never forgive anyone or anything, even on the slightest, smallest issues. They feel like everyone has wronged them somehow and that the government is against them, society is against them, nobody seems to like them, and they feel like every day is a bad day and they just have the worst of luck. So here's a man, just like the one that I've described, and he bought a case of pears. Now the weather is warming up and the fruits tend to ripen a little faster in warm weather. Some of the pears are a little too ripe. So every day he would go through his box of pears and picks out the 3 ripest, rotten, the worst looking pears and eat them, day after day. He eats the rotten pears until all the pears are gone. So in the end, this man ate a case full of rotten pears. You see, he has a box of pears that are mostly good to start with, and yet he ended up eating all the rotten pears. Your life is like a box of pears. If you only look for the bad things that happen to you every day, the rotten pears, the unhappiness, the misfortune, then all your life you'll be eating rotten pears. You will be unhappy. But if you can just let go of the bad and focus on the good, then you will find that good things are happening to you. You get to eat the good pears. You get to be happy, to enjoy life. You get to have everything that you want. You get to enjoy the sun, not the sunburn. Look, bad things happen to good people. Every one of us gets the rotten pears once in a while. That's just normal. That's just life. The art or the skill is to let go of the rotten pears. The key is to focus on the good and let go of the bad. The faster you can let go of the rotten pears, the faster you can snap up the bad situation, the earlier you can get to your happiness, the sweet, tasty, yummy pears. When you find yourself in a bad mood, find something that will trigger you to just snap you out of the bad mood. People that practice NLP is exceptionally good at that and is usually involved in an unusual movement of some sort. When I was younger, when I get angry, I used to turn on my music all the way up and choose the most violent, angry, loud music I could find. And that's actually like pouring oil onto a fire. It adds to my aggravation, it makes me even more angry. So now, I choose to listen to music still, but I put on a different type of music. I would put on my AirPods and put on some soft piano music, something that you would listen to at like a day spa. And I would go out for a walk at the same time to breathe in some fresh air, to clear my mind and switch my thoughts to something positive, something that would help me move on. So how would you snap out of your negative emotions? What would you do? Think about it. And that's what you would do whenever you find yourself unhappy, sad, or just in a rut. So until next time, love what you live and live what you love.